And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
Right. Go ahead.
And many of them shall sleep in the dust of the earth, shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
Right, some to shame and contempt, man. So all Israel will be saved, but the 2/3 of our people are going to be at the bottom, man. They're going to be shamefaced in the kingdom because they didn't come to serve the Lord, man. When they had the chance, right? They rejected the laws of the Lord, man. They despised His ways.
And then they say, "Sir, you have probably haven't heard."
And that'll be the thing, man. Is you getting right. All right, get John. You got a precept there? Get John. Drink, don't smoke.
Yeah, because hey, the reason why he said the Lord can't dwell in when you defiling yourself, see, that was the spirit. The reason why he says that because the Lord can't dwell in an unclean house, just like you can't dwell in a house if it's full of smoke, you gonna get out of there.
I can drink, but I can't smoke.
Yeah, if a house is full of smoke, you're not gonna be able to sit in there and chill. Like, hey, he was gonna kill you. So the Lord ain't gonna come and dwell in the house.
What's that one? Pick that cigarette up after I have a drink. I ain't picking that cigarette up.
Yeah, it's an unclean thing, yeah.
That's the right thing to do, shit.
Hey, that's spiritual. Hey, that was a spirit. Knocked it out his head.
Let me give you a little bit of history too. Why since you're smashing that cigarette up?
Can I drink?
That you can't drink, brother. But just so you know, that the same families that put your people in hardcore slavery, all right, the same families that own them tobacco companies and farms back then are the same people that own them today. It didn't change. The names of the companies changed. But the people who own them, they still own them today, and they still profit, and they still profiting off our people's death, man. Okay, just so you know that. So you buying them damn Kings and them Cools, them Newports, you know.
Well, I want a cold beer.
Them what they call them, Benson 100s or whatever the hell they are.
Winston.
Winston 100s, whatever the hell they are. Black and Mild,
What if I want a
Strawberry Mild,
and a cold beer?
Grape and Mild, whatever the fuck it is.
Grape and Mild.
And Newport was actually a slave port in Rhode Island.
Yep. Everybody's selling Newports now.
Sure was.
It was actually a slave port in Rhode Island.
That was owned by them fake Jews.
Newports now all of a sudden.
So there you go, man.
Why do you think Newports are selling all of a sudden?
So there you go, man. So you're helping to keep super rich them same wealthy devils that destroy. You seen Nat Turner's movie lately, brother? No, you seen, hey, brother.
I know you're cool.
Are you with me, brother?
Yeah.
All right, you seen Nat Turner's movie? You seen Birth of a Nation? You have. What happened in it?
I didn't see it.
Brother, hey, you down line to the prophets, brother.
Hey, you can drop
Get the scripture. Get the scripture, brother. Get the scripture.
I want to drop out of this man and die, man. I want to smoke.
Hey, get the
I'm
scripture,
drinking
brother.
Jack Daniels. That's gonna mess me up.
This is Acts 5.
Well, there's one thing for sure, you definitely are Jack. Go ahead, brother.
Acts 5:1. But a certain man named Ananias with Sapphira, his wife, sold a possession.
Right? So Ananias and Sapphira, man, they got written into the book, man. But it's not a very glorious thing written about. Go ahead.
And keep back part of the price.
Right?
His wife also came privy to it and bought a certain part and laid it at the apostles' feet. But Peter said, Ananias, why has Satan filled thy heart to lie to the Holy Spirit or the Holy Ghost?
So you didn't just lie to us, you lied to the Holy Ghost. Go ahead.
And to keep back part of the price of the land, whilst it remains, was it not thy own? And after it was sold, was it then in thy own power? Why hast thou conceived this thing in thy heart?
Right, and she didn't know, and they really didn't know who Peter was, man. Because you know that might go over your head, but Peter is the king of all Israel, man. But go ahead.
Thou hast not lied unto men, but unto Yahweh.
And I personally would be terrified to stand before King David, man.
Man, me too. Yeah.
All right, that would shake me up, man. All right, and then stand there and lie too. Go ahead.
And Ananias, hearing these words, fell down and gave up the ghost.
Most High smoked him right there on the spot, man. He straight deboed his life. You acquired that spirit. Go ahead.
And great fear came upon all them that heard these things.
Right, and that was to shake up everybody else, man. So he was actually made an example. You know, like that vicious two heathens that got put together for death on the latest episode of Walking Dead.
Oh man.
Go ahead.
And the young men arose, wound him up and carried him out and buried him.
Right?
And it was about the space of 3 hours after when his wife, not knowing what was done, came in.
Dude, yeah, that's the Walking Dead right there, man. Get the camera on him. Watch him walk away, man. That's the Walking Dead.
Yeah. He gonna get Glenn too.
Okay? He gonna get Glenn.
He gonna get Glenn. Abraham, yeah.
Right.
We Glenn.
Go ahead.
And Peter answered unto her, tell me whether ye sold the land for so much.
So he gave him a chance. All right, gave her a chance. Because now the wife is there. Go ahead.
And she said, yea, for so much. Then Peter said unto her, how is it that ye have guaranteed together to tempt the Spirit of the Lord? Behold, the feet of them which have buried thy husband are at the doors, and shall carry thee out.
There you go. So them dudes barely, they had just finished burying her husband, man. And he let her know, hey, them dudes at the door, they about to carry you too. All right? So that dude, I mean, you know, he was trying to be funny and be a jokester, man. But you know,
hey, but the Lord exposed him. He made his cigarette drop out, man.
fine, he was like,
You know?
right.
Yeah. Hey, he said that was his last cigarette, and then when he pulled the cigarette out, the spirit knocked it out of his hand.
So basically, he was giving chances, man.
Yeah.
And then we were trying to give him the truth about what's really going on, man. And then he got mad, gonna brush past Pops, you know, throw his hands up, and walk away, turn his back on the word of the Lord.
Them demons.
Hey, the scriptures say, for many are called, for few are chosen.
So basically, that dude came up here and got judged,
Yeah.
right? And like you said, he might get Glenn.
Yeah.
That might be his very end.
And not
That's
pick up
what was-
another square.
That was what was spoken when we would get past his judgment, so that just might happen to him, man.
Yeah, he was just down the street reveling with them devils about the Cubs, man.
Hey, some people,
Shaking up with them devils.
hey, but I mean, like the scriptures say, man, for many are called, but few are chosen. Hey, but that's the point of you know, us being out here, because we gotta mark people.
Yep.
You got something? Get Ezekiel 33. Matter of fact, get Ezekiel 3. Get Ezekiel 3.
This is Ezekiel 3. Ezekiel 3 and 1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest. Eat this robe.
Exactly, the scriptures. He told the prophet Ezekiel to eat what he finds, eat the robe, and the robe was the scriptures.
And go, speak unto the house of Israel.
Exactly, and that's what we out here doing, you know.
Right, when was America?
So I opened my mouth,
Putting off your slave.
and he caused me to eat that robe. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowls with this robe that I give thee.
Right, what do you think?
Right, he said, fill thy bowels with the robe that he gave him, which was the scriptures, the breakdown.
Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness.
Exactly, he said it was in his mouth as honey for sweetness. So, with dude probably, you know, walked past and heard something that was sweet to his ear, you know, and then probably heard something that wasn't as appealing, like getting rid of them goddamn cigarettes for reading, or whatever his dilemma was. Go ahead.
And he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee into the house of Israel.
He didn't say to the house of Ishmael. He didn't say to the house of Esau. He damn sure didn't say to the house of Esau. But he didn't say
Hell
to the
no.
goddamn Africans and the Arabs. He said, go to the house of Israel. And that's what we out here doing. Thus, this big ass sign right here that breaks down the 12 tribes of Israel. It's a purpose for this sign. Yashar Amafabah. I didn't even want to say his damn name. Go ahead.
And he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them.
And that's why we out here. We bidding them to the marriage, like it say in the book of Matthew, man. We out here amongst the children of Israel, speaking the words to them. Y'all will go to the side so they can see the sign. Go ahead.
For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech.
Right, we ain't sent to a people of a strange speech. They clearly understand us. We just happen not to be past the pork chops or Bishop Bacon. The message is clear though. Go ahead.
And of a hard language, but to the house of Israel.
The house of Israel.
Not to many people of a strange speech and of a hard language, whose words thou canst not understand.
So they know what we saying. And a lot of them heard the prophets before, but they just walk past, man, and stalk. Like we Africa Bambaataa or some shit. This ain't a game, man. We out here doing thus says the Lord, thus says the prophets. Go ahead. Keep reading that. Don't let that go.
Surely, had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee.
Exactly. He said, surely if I sent them to them, they would have hearkened to me. Hey, if Esau knew that he was the people of the Lord, you think you see the white Jesus now, man? You will see it triple time, man. The same with Ishmael or anybody else.
Some gooch, man. You have 300-400 gooch out here every weekend, man.
Every weekend, man. That's why he said every weekend, man. Faithfully, man.
We'd have to go to the park to teach.
No rebuttals.
Because we wouldn't have room.
It wouldn't be no rebuttals, man. But since he sent us to you fucking niggas, keep reading.
Verse 7. But the house of Israel will not hearken.
They won't hearken, man. If you ain't got on the suit and tie talking about prosperity and thus says you gonna be blessed, man, you ain't gonna have many followers, man. Going back to what I originally said, for many are called, but few are chosen, man. Because this truth is not for everybody. That's why the Apostle Paul said they are not all Israel who are of the house of Israel. Because right now these niggas are delusional heathens, man. Go ahead.
But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me.
Right.
For all the house of Israel are imputed and hard-hearted.
Just like that nigga who just walked off, man.
Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces.
Exactly. So we are angry, we are bitter, and we are miserable. But we got enough fortitude and manhood to come out here and do what the Lord told us to do. Instead of sitting in our house whimpering behind the goddamn keyboard, commenting how much we really know about the scriptures. Keep reading now.
And thy forehead strong against their foreheads.
Right, and our forehead strong against their foreheads. Because we look at these people in disgust, man. Just like they look at us in their living room and sit around, especially the so-called white man. You know, he sit around in his living room, calling you a nigga, calling you a wetback.
And he taught you how to be a nigga and a wetback.
Right, and he created
His
niggas.
policy that created that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right?
Exactly.
As
But,
soon as we said it, you know, a nigga walk by look like he wearing a diaper.
right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right, with his whole ass out, man. But if I walk up to him and say he got a nice ass, he'd be ready to knock me out, man. Making a point.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, well, right now, you don't even know. Not saying that I'm looking at him, just making the point of how weird that shit is to have. You see something interesting, man? That's a pedophile right there, man.
Yeah.
You see that neck, man?
Yeah, that motherfucker, he molest the shit out your kid,
Yeah,
man.
he bugged out, man. See, that's why the nations need slavery too,
Like
man.
the hyena trying to pick off one of the young ones.
Yeah, man.
Looking for the small one in the herd.
So he can eat, man. So he can eat. Go ahead, come.
As an adamant, harder than flint, have I made thy forehead.
Right.
Fear them not, neither be dismayed by their looks. Though they be a rebellious rebellious house.
Exactly, it's a rebellious house, man. Because if we was talking about, just like the brother Demashapah just said, he was down there reveling with them heathens about the Cubs. Because if we was talking about anything but the salvation of Israel, 9 times out of 10, that nigga still be here. Just like the brother said it. He was down there reveling with them about the Cubs. That nigga probably was out there for 2 hours, man.
Yeah.
Being a nigga.
But when that judgment started coming out, he didn't like to hear it. But hey, we have to tell him the truth of what's gonna go down.
Hey, the good and the sweet. You just right. That's the whole road, man. It ain't all about yeah, we gonna get you know, Yahweh Shah said in his prayer, for thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever, man. And we join heirs with Yahweh Shah. So the Lord gonna attribute that to us, cause we are his children. We are, you know, once again join heirs with Yahweh Shah, but at the same time, the scripture, if one of y'all can get it real quick, get Acts 14 and 22 and keep reading that.
And each individual Israelite is gonna make the Rothschild family look like they was broke. That's how beautiful the kingdom is gonna be, man.
The perfect example was King Solomon, man. You know, and his servants, man. You know.
Yeah, when the Queen of Sheba, you know, they ain't even know who was Solomon and who wasn't, man.
Yeah.
And he was just some regular guys that he had around the crib.
Everybody
man.
was decked out.
Everybody was flossed out, man. Go ahead. I want you to keep reading.
Okay, moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, all my words that I shall speak unto thee, receive in thy heart, and hear with thy ears.
And see, that's what that nigga that walked off, he couldn't do that. Go ahead.
And
go ahead.
And go, get thee to them of the captivity, unto the children of thy people.
Exactly, unto the children of thy people, not to anybody else. The Lord is the same. The scripture saying Hebrews, I think that's 13 and 8. Yahweh Shah is the same yesterday, today, and forever, man. He said, I'm Yahweh, I change it not.
13 and 8.
Come. David said it in the Psalms, man, that the Most High won't change, man. So for you, James White, little heathens believe in James White and Bo Coon Malone, well, he an Edomite. He an Edomite. You know what I'm saying anyway. But y'all believe in that bullshit, man. The Most High, especially y'all who fell out of Israel, the Most High gonna destroy y'all, man. With 4 sword judgments and some.
Them agents that stood among us like brothers.
Right, the house of betrayal.
Yeah, agents.
What was that nigga name? Who hung himself? Samuel, Adolel, Apitiel, when he found out that they didn't listen to his counsel, man, Absalom didn't listen to, what did he do? He went to hang himself, man. And that's what all you other niggas gonna do, man. You got the Acts 14 and 20.
And but you know what, too? These men, before you read that, brother, these men who turn their back on Yahweh Shah and go against his servants, man, they're gonna die shameful deaths, man. That's right. And this and the ones who actually are agents that's working with these Edomites, hey, you gonna end up in those concentration camps, man. What you think's gonna be the end result of that, man?
Right.
All right. You're gonna be just like them damn native scouts who were trying to track down
Negroes.
And the ones who were trying to help track down Geronimo. And Geronimo on the train on his way to the prison camp. And on the train on his way to the prison camp, and then change right across him is them same coon ass Uncle Tomahawks who was trying to hunt him down all the years.
He said he never should have gave up.
Never.
Hey, but the important thing in that scene, and I seen this, I was in the world when I was watching.
And he told them I would hate you forever.
Forever.
He said shame shall cover you basically, and I will hate you forever.
But
because you turned your back on your people, man. In the most recent movie, the Magnificent Seven, man.
Mm-hmm.
In the most the one guy that killed the other guy. And he said he killed him, man. And he said, what did he say? He said, you are shameful to our people. Because of what he was doing, the way he was living his life. He killed that.
Working for Esau and shit.
You working for Esau, and he killed that.
The 5 civilized tribes, that's what they had did. The Gadites or the Native Americans who was working with Esau.
Yeah, man. Hey, there's always been sellout niggas from the beginning, man.
Yeah,
This is nothing new, man.
Hey, you know what? Read the book of Maccabees.
Hey, that's the lowest form of flesh in the earth, man. A nigga that'll sell out his own people, man. That's the lowest you can be. Hey, to me that's lower than a faggot, man.
Damn.
Hey, it is, man.
Damn.
Hey, look, Salaki. No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
But no, I was gonna say before I forget, because I'm old now. I'll be forgetting shit.
Shit, brother, you in trouble, huh?
But look though, in that movie Geronimo, like the Elder Malcolm brought out the movie Geronimo, and I seen it when I was like 15 years old, man. But the thing about it is, when they was on them chains, and he looked across in that coon and he said what he said. After that, he said that the high God